Hey everyone, I'm back. We're gonna do a road trip. I'm brainstorming something I haven't done in a long time. It says change oil soon. Okie dokie. I don't know how to find my mileage. It says I got my mileage. I don't know how to see my mileage. Maybe when I get out of reverse, I'll be able to see how many miles I got on my car. Okay. What do I do to see what's going on my car other than I need my oil changed? Info. No. Oh, no. No, that's the back window. I don't know, y'all. My husband probably knows. Okay. Dismiss. I wonder if I hit the dashboard. Oh, it says, okay, it's got an icon to dismiss it. I just got to find that icon. No. Car and a clock and an arrow. Y'all, I hate modern technology sometimes. Hang on. You guys, I'm not an idiot, but I cannot figure out how to see my speed on my mileage on my car. I don't want to hit too many buttons. There's even like buttons behind my steering wheel. Can you see those buttons there? Those control the radio. Oh, they got makeup all over them. It looks like makeup. All right. Okay, I guess I have to call Bobby and ask Bobby, my mechanic. That's stupid. They make things so complicated. I mean, my mileage should pop up. There's a blue thing that says dismiss, but how do you dismiss it? There we go, 74. Okay, my mileage, I need to change my oil at 74,213, and I have 74,118. So, yeah. My husband's really good about servicing our vehicles, and we have wonderful mechanics. I decided to let the boys come. It just makes me nervous leaving them in the vehicle. What I do is I leave the fob in there. They're not going to let anybody that comes up to the vehicle, so I'll just leave the fob inside the vehicle. Maverick can be a little protective of me and my car. He's like his grandma. My female, Miss Daisy, I lost her. You guys know about that. But anyways, she was my protector. And I didn't even realize it. I rescued her. And the dog showed a lot of graciousness. They just know. But anyways, one day I was sitting in the parking lot, and I had them. It was in a parking lot somewhere, I can't remember, but no, it was at Winn-Dixie. And I was waiting for my husband, I don't know, but I had them in the bed of the truck. And I was just sitting there waiting for probably my husband, who knows. But anyways, this lady goes, "Oh, your dogs are beautiful. Can I pet them?" And I'm like, "Sure." That lady reached in the bed of my truck. Now, granted, I don't keep my dogs in the bed of my truck. This was not a normal thing. But anyways, that lady reached in the truck to pet Daisy, and Daisy, she didn't bite her, but she had the most ferocious, nasty bark and growl at this lady like she was going to rip her head off. That lady looked at me and gave me the dirtiest look, and I told her, I said, "Ma'am, she has never, ever done that." I'm so sorry. She didn't bite her, but she scared the crap out of her. She scared me. And yeah, never done that before. And it was like, this is my truck. You ain't gonna touch it. This is the bed of my truck. I rescued her from Chiefland, from some redneck out there that was very abusive to her. His mother-in-law snatched her up, and then they contacted me. The girl that worked with me said, you got to get this dog. She'll be perfect for you. And she was, for Zeus. Yeah. She was in season when I rescued her. And I came home from work the next day, and they were breeding. Yeah. We had puppies 60 days later. 10 of them. The prettiest Labradors in the world. And I wanted to keep every one of them. And every one of them got a home to somebody that I know. It's like, you don't like the dog, bring her back. But yeah, I found good. I know why I didn't have trouble. They were purebreds. I was looking online, not that I want a puppy, but I always look at dogs, but imagine that. But some labs, like, they run like $3,000 to $5,000. If somebody wants a cute little puppy, it's ridiculous. So that's probably why I was able to get rid of them, because I gave them away. There's a couple people I asked them if I could recoup their health certificates, the cost of their shots, and actually I do the shots myself. I did at that time. We can't have babies anymore. I got everybody fixed. But we ended up getting 2 litters out of that, out of Daisy and Zeus. The most beautiful puppies in the world. And I have it on video somewhere in the archives. I came across 10 puppies eating out of a round bowl. They were my babies. They were so cute. But it's a hot mess taking care of puppies. A lot of poop. The first litter, they were born in August, so it was it August? No, February. Archer was born in February 2012. And when you have February babies, the weather's cool, so it's not so bad. The flies aren't so bad. But then we had a litter. She came in heat like 6 months later, and I couldn't get her fixed in time. It's a long story, but anyways, because I tried to go through PetSnip, try to save some money, because they want $500 to fix a lab. They base it off the weight, which is ridiculous. So vets cost more than regular doctor visits. I understand, but where was I going with that? Y'all, I lost my train of thought. We were talking about Daisy and the puppies. I don't know where I was going, y'all. I gotta watch the video back. I remembered. We had a litter in February. The flies weren't bad, it was cooler, but then we had a litter, because they come in heat every 6 months. We had another litter in August, and it was so hot that anyways, it was so hot, the flies were horrible. I was like, I am not having another litter. I mean, the flies were bad. And we have cows. My neighbors have cows. We have acreage around us. So the flies are bad anyways, You don't need to add puppy poop. But yeah, my garage was like swarmed with flies. It was driving me crazy. I'm like, no more puppies. Now, you can keep the flies down if you get a big fan and run it, but I had them in my laundry room for a while, but then as they got bigger, oh boy, I get home from work, stinky. I had them in a swimming pool in my laundry room. And Zeusy was such a good daddy. He would put his head in there and lick them, like throw them around with his tongue, flip them upside down. He'd want to lick their little private parts. I don't know if some of you know that, but if you ever foster a puppy, like a newborn, you have to wipe their little hoo-ha or they won't pee. So that is something that's part of the nature of dogs. They lick their little private parts on their babies because they'll piddle if you do that. I had a girlfriend that had a whole litter. She lost the mama and had a whole litter of puppies, and I don't know, I don't remember the symptom, but something was wrong with the puppies. And she took them to the vet, and the vet's like, you gotta wipe their privates. I don't know, their kidneys were backing up. I'm not sure what the symptoms were, but yeah. But me being in the dog industry, I didn't even realize that. You learn something every day. But in the greyhound industry, you never were short puppy mama. If we had a sick mama, we put the puppies with another mama. We had foster mamas. Because some of our, I'm really going way out here, guys, but greyhounds have big litters, and sometimes they can't handle their litters. They don't have enough TDs, so we'll give them to another mama that's in milk. Yeah. I mean, we just to feed them, and we bottle fed them too. I miss those days. I do and I don't, because it was 7 days a week. Morning, afternoon, and night. Yeah. We had kennels. We had to turn out 3 times a day, on top of training and all that stuff. But yeah, I didn't have a life. It was like if you dated me, you had to go to night turnout with me at 10 o'clock. It's crazy. Yeah. I was a professional pooper scooper for a long time. I've done it all. Well, not all, but definitely lifestyle's a lot better. But you know, the dog industry, it's gone here in Florida. They've destroyed it. Somewhere somebody thinks that we abused the dogs, that we mistreated them, but to be quite honest, the dogs that are abused are these college kids that go, they have wealthy parents, they go out and they buy a $7,000 dog and leave it in an apartment all day. And then when they leave town to go back home, they send it to the Humane Society. You know, they take it to the pound because they can't take it home. It's like an article. I mean, it's just, ugh. Don't even want to get me on that subject, because they destroyed a whole industry. A lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of the dogs we've sent up north